YouTube, what is good? My name is Jeff Abel, always able. Back on here again for another video and to try to provide a little bit of value for those who are interested. This video is just a piece of advice that if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, this would be one of the things I would tell myself. And I would tell myself when I was a teenager to date when you are ready and to date when the time is right. And the message here for younger guys is to date when you are ready and when the time is right in your life to date. What I mean by this is, for example, myself, when I was younger, I'm going to be 34 soon. I spent so much time worrying about being with girls, hooking up with girls, trying to date this girl, that girl. Always had something going on, whether I was seeing somebody, texting somebody, this or that. It was my mind was always on like, all right, like how am I gonna get this girl? I want this girl, I want that girl. And I didn't realize until I was older that I should have all that time been focusing on myself, which is where I'm at now. And that is something that I wish I could go back and tell my younger self. So my message here is to do that, is to focus on yourself. You need to focus on becoming the best version of yourself, because let me tell you something, women are not going anywhere. And looking back on it, man, it's like, man, had I spent all that time that I worried about dating girls, that I think about where I could be now, if I had utilized that time on myself and trying to better myself physically, mentally, financially, and just as all around as a person, making myself the best version of myself. Because in reality, girls aren't going anywhere, and you got to have something going on. And what this is like, something that I realized as I was older, is that you got to have something going on. When you worry too much about dating and you have nothing else going on for you, you start to rely on a woman, or a relationship or being with somebody. You rely on that as your happiness. And then you start becoming reliant on that person and needy. And you justify your whole happiness as a guy by being with this person. Or I have to be with somebody. She's my everything. I need this person, rather than focusing on yourself. You need to build something for yourself. What do you have going on? Why are you worrying about dating this girl when you're 30 pounds overweight? Why are you worried about dating this girl, that girl, when like you really got nothing in your bank account? And then you're worried about, just spending all this money. Oh, I got to date this girl. I want to take her out. Here's money. Boom. Next, I want to date this girl. I take her out. Here's money. You know what I mean? What do you got going on for your life? Are you driven? Do you have ambition? Do you have goals? What can she see? What can this girl see? Or this girl or that girl? What can she look in and say, man, like this guy, he's got this going on. Wow, he's driven. He's going after this. He's busy. I want to be a part of that. I know from experience, like you might be able to get a girl based on, maybe you look good, maybe you're in shape, maybe you got a couple things going for you that can attract a girl, but in the long term, in the long run, getting a girl is one thing, but retaining her is another. So what do you got going on for yourself that's going to keep her interested and keep her around to say, man, like I want to be part of this guy's world. I want to help this guy. What do you have going for yourself? You have to build the foundation for yourself. Now, I might get a little pushback. I know people will say, oh, you could meet the right person or the right girl and you guys could grow together. But like, grow what? If you have nothing going on, you have to build a foundation for a girl to come in and say, all right, like now we can grow together because I'm going to help you grow this. But if you got nothing going on, what is she going to come in? What girl is going to come into your life and say, all right, you have nothing going on. Let's, I'm going to help you grow this. I'm going to do this. She's not going to do the work for you. She's not. You have to have something going on already and have your foundation built and your goals set and your plan set. Then maybe you could meet the right person that's going to come along and help you and assist. But you can't rely on a girl to do that. You cannot be out here relying on women to come in and just build with you when you got nothing going on. You have to put the work in and figure that shit out for yourself. And then when you have stuff going on, yeah, maybe you don't have to reach the top, or maybe you don't have to have it all. But in my case, and in my experience, I would say that as long as you have genuine ambition and drive, you'll be okay. And then maybe somebody would be interested to say, you know what, this kid's got it going on. Like, he's a safe bet. He's going to be somewhere. I want to be a part of this. I want to help this guy. I want to help, we can grow together. I can step in because he's already got something going on. So you can't put too much, you can't rely on just dating girls and being with somebody just for the sake of not being alone when you don't have shit going on. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to think, why would she choose you? You want to date this girl or that girl, but why is she going to stick around? Why should she choose you? Why should she invest her time in you if you don't got shit? You know what I mean? If you got no plan, if you're not driven, if you got no, you're out of shape, maybe you got no money saved, you know what I mean? So these are all things that, like, when I was younger, I was so ignorant to all this. So I guess my message here is, girls aren't going anywhere. You make yourself the best version, you'll have girls, so don't put so much emphasis and time on dating when you have nothing going on. Work on yourself, be the best version all around. Make yourself the best fucking version of yourself. And I can assure you that, dating won't be a problem if you're working on yourself and you are the best version of yourself. It's funny too, because this is kind of the stage I'm at now. And I realized this, and I kind of became hip to this at a later age in life. People will say to me, like, whether I'm at work or, people that I run to on the day to day, like, oh, like, you're going to, how come you don't have a girl? Like, oh, no girlfriend, this and that. And it's like, no, like, I'm not where I want to be. I am not the person that I want to be with somebody right now. I did that. I spent so much time, chasing girls or trying to date people when it's like, and I wasn't working on myself. And it's like, it's almost kind of just like, what's the point? Not that, like, I can't get anybody, or not that I don't want to be with somebody, but, like, I have my own shit to worry about. Because I can't rely, and I don't expect this perfect girl, the right person, to come along and come into my life and just create this life for me that I want. Like, I have to put the work in. And I know that once I get there, or I really have something going, that, like, I'm not going to have an issue. It'll never be an issue. Girls aren't going anywhere. Dating, relationships, that shit's not going anywhere. But time is ticking and your life is going on. And if you say you want to live this life, I know me, I have certain standards for myself, and I want to live this certain lifestyle that I see myself, and I want to be this person. I have to focus on that. So my message here to you younger guys out there, work on yourself. Start being the best version of yourself. Start trying to create the things that you want, and then worry about dating after. I hope you got something out of this. I'll be back on here soon. Jeff Abel, always able. Peace.